Hello, here we go. Session backtesting number 3, euro dollar. We're the 19th of May right now. We're gonna be doing this session together and figure out what's going on with the markets. So let's go to our usual daily time frame. We're opening up on Monday. We had a little gap. And Asian session begins. I just come from higher time frame, so I'm gonna pick it up real quick. So basically, what we saw was we've been in a bullish uptrend, right? Like price has been going up significantly. We had a little range over here, and we scooped and took all of that liquidity. Went all down, rebounded from the same previous high of this structure, so that's exactly this level. Now we ranged again, we scooped down, and we see immediate reaction. So the start of the week looks quite bullish in my opinion. We saw a gap upwards. The structure is quite high. We have a very nice retracement. Just following the trend, we will probably be looking to do new highs. So that's gonna be like the main theme for the week. Just trying to figure out how are we gonna get higher, and if we get an opportunity to get higher. If my direction is wrong, and essentially we have to pivot towards going the other direction, we shouldn't be stressed to do so. We just go with the flow of the market and figure out where the opportunity lies. Regardless, start of the day, AC session. Let's go until around 8 a.m. Dubai time, which is when I would usually get on the charts. So that's right now. It's 8 a.m. Market is trending. We haven't seen the opening gap closures yet, so we would expect the market to go up and up. Asian high, Asian low. Nothing really relevant yet. All right, price is starting to break out right before London session. London will open right here. So London sessions, right before London session, we started to go up. We've built some liquidity over Asia right here. This liquidity is already gone, but I would never short that, especially with the massive liquidity coming up over here. So essentially, we are looking to get into longs at the moment, as we just described. Now, there you go. We're just tapping into all of it. All of the liquidity that was attracting price from this specific mood. Price is just fucking flying. It ain't even thinking about it. It's just flying. We're gonna see some potential pushback over here. Price is kind of overextended. London just opened. So what is gonna happen in London? London, they're too far away to try to short. Like you see, there's no structure. So they wouldn't long. There's no real reason to go long with a proper structure. Like it's just no play. Price will start to see a downtrend to catch the London traders that want to short the market and take the opposite direction. So I'm expecting some sort of downfall and then continuation upwards. There you go. A few try to short it, then boom, immediately breakout, and we're just on the way up. We are just on the way up. Nothing to trade at the moment over here. We've missed this entire move, but look, we had no reason to long so early with the gap over here. We're just chilling. We're looking at other markets at this very moment. New York's about to open right now. There you go. There's New York. So London traders that went long, all of them potentially have the stop loss over here. Now the shorters right before New York. Let's see. We took all of that liquidity, all of these highs, all of that highs. We saw a reaction from this point, right? So if you see it, price went down, boom, it reacted to it, and all the way down here, and therefore if we see some reaction here, we would expect some liquidity here, which is right, but there's a bunch of liquidity over here. I wouldn't be very hesitant to take the short, not gonna lie. I want to see some long traders die, because long traders, at least the ones that came after London, came somewhere over here. So I'll be looking to potentially long, if anything, right there. Otherwise, the market is just too volatile for me today. Nice, we're seeing a very good reaction. There you go. Speed and momentum after a reaction of a zone where there is potential liquidity. This is textbook setup to then go ahead and take this liquidity. So let's figure out what's happening in the 1 minute. As you saw, we saw strong momentum, and now The market is just dying. We've taken the liquidity from the London session, and now I'd love to see some sort of reaction to be able to take the trade. So I'm not in yet. I don't see any reason why. This is the last block that pushed price down. Price continues. There are some early buyers that are now getting fucked. This is sort of the area that I want to see destroyed before I jump into a long. There you go. Now I'm starting to like this more. I'm potentially gonna hit a buy right here, limit order. After that close of the candle, trade over here, stop loss right here, and we're gonna continue to take the push. Okay, that is the trade opportunity that we're seeing right here, and take it at least all the way till up over here, which was mitigated. So that's gonna be my entry. There you go. We got tapped, and price is on the way. Given the time of day, given everything, actually I'm not gonna stay break even, bruv. I'm not gonna go break even just yet. Seeing price slowly and steadily. I'm not gonna go break even just yet, and I'm dead. So I am dead. Shall I go again? New York traders, London traders, everybody's short. We see that momentum. We come back. I'm gonna go again because the setup is still the same. I still believe we're up for a bullish wick. I still believe that that was just manipulation. Let's look at the 1 minute and actually figure out what happened. So we held speed and momentum, push, killed all of these guys. You see that rejection. Then we went bam, bam, bam. The entry was right here. So the entry was right here. Tap, tap, tap and go, tap and go, tap and go, tap and go. Over here. We're now in entry. The idea is still the same, guys. I have to go and take this highs after this rejection, after loss. New York shorters our own profit, and the market is actually quite bullish. So we're just gonna take the long, bruv. We took this long. We took the loss. We just seen price reject. Let's see what happens now. I am now break even. By the way, guys, this did not kill. This was an almost but not quite. As you see, the price difference was here. We saw this break, we went down, and we pushed higher. Now this is the moment we go break even. So from here onwards, we are break even. This trade is still live. 15 minutes. London is about to close, and it's gonna be New York. New York last session that we're gonna see. So potentially all of these shorts that we see from New York, they're gonna be taking profit, and we're gonna be climbing all the way up here. Tap out break even. Type out break even. So this is just gonna be a BE trade right here. I'm just gonna keep it. And on to the next day. So let's see what happened over here. Aces session, we immediately broke the highs. We had a lot of liquidity on top. We had seen it from the higher time frame. That market was looking very bullish. And as you see, this was our reaction. So we had boom, price came over here, price reacted all the way over here. So there's a bunch of shorters who went here, stop loss right here, and that's exactly what we saw, in which we saw price come back to the zone and reject. Entering short was extremely dangerous. So no need to do it. And if we go back to like short time frames and whatnot, we can see that price is just fucking flying, bruv. Tuk 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 tuk. Break even and loss. Asia session, we took the lows, we took all of the shorters. I believe they did it on purpose. Fucking Asians, like, yeah, let's take the last liquidity of this dudes that didn't want to fucking trade. All of this liquidity. So in my opinion, Asia is gonna fucking fly. It's 4 a.m. This is the start of Japan, so it's actually very bullish. I think price is gonna fucking fly from here, man. Indeed. So, all right, break even. Dubai's now open. I'm awake. I would have not been awake for this specific setup. That was a good setup, but now there's some liquidity over here. But the liquidity is very low. I think like the vast majority of liquidity buy side was already taking in this fucking candle right here, which was my initial loss and my second loss. Well, break even. Now, boom, we're ready to go. We're ready to push. A bunch of these shorters are out, but there's a lot of liquidity still turning over here. We're gonna see the session go higher. So there we go. Asia takes everybody. London wakes up. What do? Ooh, they give the impression that price wants to go down. So giving a lot of shorters. This is an amazing opportunity to go long, guys. Amazing fucking opportunity to go long. Where's the liquidity from all of these Asia guys? Well, there's definitely some over here. And there's some over here and an opportunity over here. So either here or over here, it's a good opportunity to go long. And take all these highs because this rejection was not good. So London Open is still going on. We're seeing some rejection from the first zone. In my opinion, that's just gonna build and we're gonna continue to go lower. I wouldn't take this first reaction, or if you took it, like, you now be break even. I'd like this zone more, not gonna lie. Now it's giving even more confidence for the shorters. Then we take that low. There we go. Where we take that low, we want to see what price is up to and to potentially take the long with New York. So perfect. We're seeing some reactions over here. Let's see. Foom, speed of momentum. Foom. We paused. We rejected. I want the one last. So New York's about to open, right? New York's about to open. London players are short. They're living the dream. There you go. Wonderful. So we came in 1 and 2. Boom, boom. 2 big candles. Yeah, and long from here, baby. Just long from here. Take that trade, bruv. Take that trade. From where? From here. Why not? And target all of that. We're going to continue to go higher. This is a bullish week. There was clear reaction. There's certainly liquidity right here. Asia low. Nah, not enough liquidity. They're gonna protect that. They're gonna protect that because also all of the take profits of these guys is gonna be right here. Break evens or not, and they will not. So let's see if I take a loss or if we react. See price coming in, reacting bullishly. There we go. Nice trade. Nice trade, guys. We got into a nice trade. We took this liquidity. We saw the 1 minute block. Bam. Price came in, suggested, rounded about, but this took hold. They wanted to leave the last low because take profits are going to be there, so they don't want them. And therefore, price started reacting. We saw multiple tries, so we tapped in. We didn't close, so no reason to go break even. And yeah, you see price react. You know where we're heading to. Clearly, um, price is gonna react over here. Price is gonna react over here, but target wise, I think that we are gonna go higher. So I'm just gonna hold the trade. To me, a good profit is gonna be this one, the 93 level, 93 level, and just hold it for a 10 to 58 risk reward. So first trade of the week was -1. The second one was gonna be a break even. And the third one is a 10.58 RR. Classic setup. We all know what's going on. London short, New York open short, and reversal. Killing the London traders that are all here with the stop loss over here and over here. So yeah, let's just let price be. Reaction. Yalla. Take profit field. A good fucking trade. A very good fucking trade that we've been able to take. We really understood what was going on. So the structure of this trade was beautiful. We saw a clear bullish interpretation for the market for the week. That was important that we saw. We saw a strong movement that pushed price upwards. A lot of pullbacks and mitigations and a lot of reactions. So we saw some reaction here. We saw some reaction here. And honestly, like if the market would have paused over here, I would potentially take the trade over here, but it just wanted to kill these guys as well. These guys they couldn't take because all of the shorters would have take profit right here. Like their take profit was over here. Not everybody would take profit over here. However, bullish people do have stop losses, but the take profits are over here. That's important to note that many times price doesn't purchase highs and lows because the take profits are still too much. And therefore, they want to kill break evens and kill stop losses before going into take profits. This time, however, we're in the right side of the market. We took the trade. Off we go. Yalla. 10.58. Best trade thus far of the backtesting session. Very happy that this happened. So we're now on Wednesday. Wednesday is a new day. We have to understand that. Let's see the higher time frame. Market is going fast upwards, right? We took profit over here. Next stop is going to be somewhere over here for take profits. However, many longs are looking to take profit, I don't know, over here. However, we'll see the first reaction right here, right? We'll see some reaction. We'll build some sort of liquidity. People trying to go short, yada yada. You know the picture. You know the fucking picture. Asia session starts with a usual 4 a.m. candle where things wake up, and we see some nice little manipulations, nice little range over here, and from here price starts flying. Asia liquidity is actually here. Because these guys that started this movement, you know where they place the stop loss? Right here. And these guys that went breakout have some stop loss right here. But yeah, my algo will update that in a second. There you go. We have 2 places of liquidity. Price keeps falling, and nice break of structure. Right. So it's about to be London Open. We see that the market has been going extremely high on Asia. We've taken the Asia high already. Right after it closed, boom. I mean, Frankfurt just took the Asia high and then price load. Now, London opens, London traders are about to come in. I don't know how much liquidity we took in the upside. Did we take everything? No. So indeed, as expected, this held because this was a lot of take profits, and now stop losses are going to start to be built over here. Stop losses are heavily going to be start to be built over there. So just have to see how price reacts and understand that there's gonna be a lot of liquidity build up over here of traders that are gonna be short, and there's gonna be a lot of take profit happening right here. So not enough after we build liquidity. We would expect price to go down to give a little happiness to London traders at the very beginning. Um, there you go. So London traders, they're coming in, and yes, yeah, love we go. Did the guys get a chance to go short? Like, did they actually get a chance to go short? No. You know why they didn't get a chance to go short? Because from there you don't go short, right? Like, you literally don't go short from there. I mean, some people went short here at the break of the structure. It's an immediate bounce, and some people were long right here. So there's long over here. Short, like from here, stop loss here. Who has stop loss here? Stupid London traders. Not enough. Not enough. I do not believe that that's going to be the high of the day. But if we're going to go higher than that. New York opens. New York opens. New Yorkers are looking too long. Amazing. Bro, please give me a purge right here. Because London longers are break even. They're looking too short. They're going to put that. They're going to put longers over here. There's a lot of stop loss. There's a lot of liquidity. Everybody that's looking too long and continue the trend and take that is currently already in a long. And this short actually, let's see where price goes. Nice. So now there's liquidity both sides. Both sides are amazing to take the opposite side of the trade, and we went first for the high. Now I wouldn't take this specific short because, as we know, that there's all of this liquidity right here, so I'm not interested in taking that short, and I'm just not interested. Ah, papacito, there we go. Here, Asia session, you little prick. This low is what I was looking for to be taking before we went up, and that's exactly what happened. But I just didn't get the chance to do it. You know, it's 2:40, 3 a.m. Dubai time. You know, at that time, I fucking know I'm sleeping. I ain't doing anything else, man. Everything else is just relentless. But those two things do make sense. That's my London machine. 3 minutes left. All right. Start of Thursday, we saw the liquidity being high. The amount of shorters right here now is insane. I would be looking to trade into the liquidity if we saw the chance. But yeah, let's hold back. Asia size, so 8 a.m. People are still looking to short. Like this structure, well, honestly, like we haven't seen a proper break of downside structure. We saw this, we saw that. So there's still quite some longers. Like I do believe we can come back and visit this area right here. Just to build more liquidity, just to give hope to the shorters. And London opens in a bit. There you go. So 11 a.m. right before London open, liquidity purge over here. Let's look exactly what happened and decide whether I would place a trade or not. So massive candle to the downside. Haha, fuck you, pound pause, immediate comeback, bullish reactions, and we go. To me, the safest place to get into a trade really is after we break this with a potential entry around here, but I haven't gotten it. London Open, let's see how the chart is looking for the London Open. So we did see the perfect break of structure to the downside that we were just talking about. This is gonna give more confidence to the shorters, like, yeah, the market is looking good, oh yeah, this is going great, but no, look, market is still in a bull trend. Still there's some liquidity over here, and we're looking too long, right? We're looking too long. Where? We still have to determine where, because this specific entry did not look like the best, to be completely honest. London traders here are looking to short. There you go, because they saw the break of structure, they saw this reaction. This is Cooking. This is A plus liquidity. This setup must be taken. I want to kill these niggas. No matter what, I'm going to find a way to kill all of these motherfuckers that are over here. So, now it's a matter of, okay, where do I enter my long? Who has the stop loss over here? So, anybody that traded after 11:30. So, the London opers that went long, boom, boom, they have the stop loss here. There's a bunch of people that would also go break even in the short if we do break this low. So determined there's even more people that would even go shorter because it's a breakout, traders. You know, boom, 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 we break, we go retest, and now we break again. So we potentially might see this low breached and get all of these London traders. At least they're gonna go break even. They probably have higher targets. Let's see how price reacts and how zones develops. But cooking along here is quite interesting. There you go. We're gonna see some support bouncing out of this candle right now. We're gonna see some bouncing happening from over there. And we killed all of these motherfuckers. Perfect. So now there's not a single long that's profit for the day. That's great news. Why? Because we want to get long. So the fact that there's not a single long in profit in the entire day is great news. We saw price come. Okay, here it wasn't that fast, but here it picked up some speed and momentum. Post again. There you go. All right. So liquidity taken 1, liquidity taken 2. Close of London. We saw this break. The ideal entry would be seems like here, man. We stop loss right here. This is for the trade that we're looking for. There's not a single trader for the day that's long, that's profiting long. Like, that's yesterday, right? Like, these niggas are out of the market already. Like, they had stop loss break even here. So these guys are not interesting. Market is going down and you're looking too long because the amount of liquidity in this place is liquidity heaven. All right, like, you really want to target a liquidity heaven area, trading into the liquidity with strength and momentum. So price reacted. Let's see what happens. This is not gonna be my TP, nigga. Ain't that, man. My TP is gonna be so we're gonna see some first reactions over here. It's gonna be TP1, and eventually we can see price come back here. And yes, price wants to develop. Dead man. So end of London, boom, first reaction. I'm going again. I'm just going again. I do believe this trade is good. We saw that initial break of structure and dead man's boom, boom. I want to go again into this specific trade. Let's see how it went. That was a loss. There you go. I'm in the trade. I gave like an extra 2 pips this time because, as you see, like being like, they're just trying to fuck off with your fucking stop loss, bro. They ain't trying to do anything else, you know? Like, price is pausing, right? Price is pausing. You want to be in the long. Yes, now I'm break even. So New York's about to open. Um, New York will be opening soon. New York will potentially give this opportunity to go short as well. Let's see, London, Asia low, Asia high. This is the London high. London low, London high. The means looks like I mentioned. Liquidity. There we go. So break even here. Look what happened. We had New York come into speed and momentum into the area with a lot of liquidity. This looks like the perfect entry. So fifth is break even. Fifth is break even, and now we've got the market pumping. Boom, pause, boom. Fuck, this entry is gonna be complicated. So short price will come back. There you go. It did come back. So imagine that they had this entry right here, bruv. I still want to take this trade, man. I am dying to take this trade, bruv. I am dying to take that trade. I am dead, man. I am dead, man. So, what do I see? Why was I potentially wrong? So, price pushed, bam, bam, bam. This was the high that created this low, and we're protecting it. Like I was trying to take it away immediately, and that's potentially wrong. Why? Because we want to see some pullback to at least this liquidity over here. If we look into the time frames, right? Like, if we actually look into the time frames at which this zone belongs to, this massive zone, that if we skim into the time frame of this swing, where's the relevant liquidity area? Is right here. All of this area is irrelevant liquidity compared to the relevant liquidity of this area. So, great lesson this one. Zones reactions of different time zones compare relevant liquidity. Compare relevant liquidity. Right, so let's continue to follow price. It's about to be Friday, yay, Friday, yay, Friday, yay. For now, we're dead on our first day. Stop loss hit, break even, stop loss hit. As I said, where's the relevant liquidity area of that 4 hour? It's right there. It's right there. That's why those shorts did make sense. That's exactly why. No other reason why. That's exactly why. So, price continues to dump. And that was it for our first day. So, Friday. Start of the new day. What are we seeing? We are seeing that price is rebounding from this potential range. This is the zone that created this push. Price is reacting to here. This push is being handled and handles that. There is two places with liquidity right now. Place number one in 4 hour liquidity is this one. Place number two with 4 hour liquidity is that one. Guess what my algo says? Those are the relevant zones with liquidity. Great, amazing, thank you very much. You just have to to learn how to read those pauses, bro. It does make sense that after a 4 hour zone, we don't take like mini liquidities. No, we're gonna see a proper reaction in 4 hours. This is a proper reaction in 4 hours, bro. This is it. So wait for proper reactions. In the right time frame. Very important. So price Scooby. We're back to like even like Tuesday traders, bro. They're break even, man. Only like, you know, a few traders from Monday early in the morning are still profit for the week. All these dudes, they're dead and break even by now, bro. They're all dead and break even by now, bro. So we saw wiggle, a little wiggle. There we go. In the morning of 4 a.m. Classic 4 a.m. move. Taking some liquidity. We're seeing the reaction. We want all of these break and retest traders from 4 hours coming in, bruv. Break and retest traders from 4 hours coming in. You know what that means, bruv. Extra liquidity. Sayonara, baby. We're going to see some reaction here. Yes, we will see this low being taken. Yes. And then we're going to kill this next. Alright? So let's see how price decides to do it this time. So we're in Dubai Habibi land. Wakey, 8 a.m. Good morning. Let's see London. London's gonna wanna bring price down, or is it just pushing? You just wanna take it, bruv. You just wanna take it, bruv. I haven't seen opportunity. I mean, you know, still early. We're gonna see some reaction right here, by the way, guys. We're gonna definitely see some reaction here before we kill this one. That's for sure. No liquidity yet. Still early. London opens. What are we gonna do? We're showing short opportunities. People are gonna be taking this short, looking to take this low, and boom. There we go. Look at that. I mean, I went way too fast, not gonna lie. Let me go back. I mean, I can't take a trade. I can't take a fucking trade. Well, that was textbook setup, bruv. So we had this liquidity marked as the main SO that we're looking to target. Honestly, it's not all of it. Like, okay, yes, this is some liquidity, but this is normal, bruv, because take profits are over here, so they would just take stop losses that are right here. So this was probably some news, bruv, by the way. Always probably some news. It ain't happening. Hey, having normally. Hello. Boom. Massive reaction. Where's the liquidity, bruv? Where's the actual buy side liquidity? So that was London. That was Asia. Everybody, there's actually buy side liquidity over here. And this is enough. Is that enough? Because we saw the proper reaction from 4 hours. 4 hours liquidity area was over here. All of these guys that went short, they're dead. 4 hours. That can be enough, bruv. That can actually be enough. But I'm not gonna trade it. Let's see what happened here. Boom. Boom, die. Now price can fly. That's New York. So New York traders going long. New York traders know that's what's up. And now they're gonna go short right here. This is some price reaction. There you go. And now it's gonna be a fight between the traders that are long and the traders that are short, with stop loss here and stop loss here. So it's the longers that are gonna win. There we go. And that was Monday. What a crazy week, man. Oh. Yeah, so we have seen what happened. Let's analyze it from the beginning of the week. So our first trade was there we go. I took this loss on Monday because I took this reaction and then I thought price was going to continue to go up, but let me see the higher time frame. If I go to the higher time frame, I took this liquidity, and where's the internal liquidity? Right here, right? Like, I was just taking one candle, bruv. After a lot of liquidity from a bigger time frame, man. You just gotta understand that time frames are time frames, bruv. Like, you wanna see some good candle reactions in different time frames, bruv, before really taking it. Like, you had no reason why to believe that price would not continue going down. Like, there was no reason why to believe why price would not continue going down and taking more downside liquidity, especially when it's in the middle of the trading session, bruv. Like, if it's in Asia or the end of New York, okay. So my lesson is that at the end of the session, there can be some sort of reversal. Otherwise, there's no reason why trend can't continue grabbing liquidity from early counter trend traders. There's no reason why. And then boom, shake boom, boom, Asia, boom, beginning, right? Like, nobody saw this coming. New York, okay. So then we went to the Tuesday, shorters came into place, amazing. New York came into play, New York open, boom, snap back that liquidity. So bunch of people happy. Why did we take this low? Because this represents take profit break evens area, because it's the lowest low, and therefore boom, reversal. Damn, we take that long. Thank you, bitch. Fly Wednesday. Good morning, Wednesday. We wake up, America, London opens. As I said, there's a bunch of liquidity, but my mistake was not knowing that this is a 4-hour reaction area, and therefore we will be seeing some proper reaction, boys. We saw this massive distribution pattern for many hours. London, boom, kill. This is actually a potential entry, actually, if you think about it. Boom, 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 boom. But very short. I mean, middle of London open, boom, reaction. Boom, this was a wonderful opportunity to go long, which was too late, but yeah, we saw the reaction, boom, 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 and then Thursday we went down. We gave that reaction to that 4-hour, bro. It's a 4-hour area, eh? You have to build enough liquidity, and that's when the next day you fucking kill. But it's 4-hour area. You have to give room. You have to give room for London 4-hour traders to get in. There's not only scalpers in this game, bro. There's also 4-hour traders looking to short that bitch. And with bigger lot size, let me tell you that. And then we place, and then we long. So the main lessons of this week is the end of the sessions can look for reversals. Otherwise, there's no reason why if there's empty space. So yeah, that was it for today. I will write the main lessons in the description right now. Thank you very much for tuning in.